Hello friends, welcome here. Kang the Conqueror is finally brought into MCU by Loki. He was behind the fake timekeepers and protected by a giant smoke monster acting as a wall between him and the world. So, who actually is Kang the Conqueror? Let's find out more about him. Keep watching to know about his origin story, his powers and abilities. Kang was originally Nathaniel Richards, a 31st century physicist who was a descendant of Reed Richards, who is also known as Mr. Fantastic of the Fantastic Four. Kang has assumed a variety of identities throughout his history, frequently interacting with Marvel's heroes as a variety of villains, some even appearing simultaneously to oppose each other, resulting in a vast web of Kang appearances, some of which are contradictory and many of which take place at similar points in the Marvel Universe's timeline, but at wildly different points in Kang's life. Kang first discovered time travel through the power of Reed Richards' arch-enemy Dr. Doom's time platform, using it to travel to ancient Egypt and transform into the pharaoh Rama-Tut, a villain who was defeated by a time-displaced Fantastic Four, who reset the timeline and sent Nathaniel Richards far into the future. Arriving hundreds of years into his own timeline's future, Nathaniel uses his knowledge of time travel and technology from many various centuries to conquer this new planet, assuming the name Kang and pledging to conquer other eras as well, with the ultimate goal of ruling all of history at once. Kang has repeatedly attacked the Avengers since then, always wanting to defeat them and conquer Earth, and he's done so under several aliases. Kang's principal alter ego is Immortus, a much older version of the villain who has frequently tangled with both the Fantastic Four and the Avengers, and who is a timekeeper agent, the Marvel Universe's last living beings in Immortus's timeline. He's in charge of maintaining the timeline's integrity, which he's done by using severe and outright wicked methods. He also has deep ties to Reed's arch-enemy, Dr. Doom, having exploited Doom's time travel technology to construct his own gadgets and weapons, as well as teaming up with Doom to attack Marvel's heroes on multiple occasions. Kang manipulates Tony Stark into becoming a villain in The Crossing, after which he dies and is replaced by a teen version of Tony Stark from a previous timeline, all of which was eventually rectified by further comic book science. Kang has also worked with the Apocalypse Twins, mutants who were twisted into being Apocalypse's successors by the X-Men villain Apocalypse. Kang has previously conquered the Avengers' entire timeline, capturing the planet and imprisoning nearly everyone who could resist him, including Earth's mightiest heroes. But of course, he was finally defeated, but not before he and Captain America battled it out in space above the Earth as a pair of enormous holograms. And now he is going to cause a different kind of trouble as we have witnessed in Loki. Let's also talk about his powers and abilities. Kang doesn't have any special abilities, but he is a skilled military strategist and soldier who has access to a vast arsenal of weapons from all periods of history, including the far future, as well as unrivaled time travel technology. His arsenal includes the Damocles base, a giant time-traveling spacecraft styled like a sword that has its own massive weapons. Kang has previously been able to launch attacks in numerous time periods at the same time, such as in the story Avengers Forever, in which Immortus gathers a squad of Avengers from various centuries to face his younger self. Kang is occasionally backed by a massive army of trillions of soldiers from all over time and space, which he has used against his foes. Kang has one significant flaw: his peculiar and rigorous sense of honor, which frequently led to his demise. Kang has a personal code that precludes him from beating his foes through treachery, like as going back in time and killing them as children, despite the fact that he has occasionally broken or attempted to breach these norms. Enough for now. Please hit like and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.